Ahoy, mates!
Hello, heavy travelers!
Welcome back on board Royal Caribbean's Icon at Seas, day number 5. Ship's parked in St. Thomas, but we're staying on board. Lots of fun to get into. Let's go ahead and get it started. Day number 5 begins right now.
I think that was your record for fastest intro ever. Good morning, Coney. Where should we go first today?
We're sorry, but the Coney you're trying to reach is not currently available.
Oh,
Please
man.
try back later.
Beep. Well, since Coney was unavailable, I guess we're going to be left to our own devices today. So let's go into Central Park because we really haven't been out here too much this sailing. And one of my favorite things about Central Park on Icon of the Seas is, of course, like the gorgeous shutters. But they planted a bunch of really colorful orchids in this Central Park, and I don't know, they're gorgeous and it's a really nice touch. And they have these cool like hanging ones. You can see the root system. Super cool. And let's try a brand new location to Icon of the Seas for lunch, Izumi in the park. Now, as you guys know, Izumi has always been one of our favorite dining locations on board Royal Caribbean ships. And as you can see, they still have a traditional Izumi hibachi and sushi specialty restaurant where you can make a reservation and go for lunch sometimes or dinner. And it's become a pretty common request on other ships, including for us, to ask for sushi to go, but they're never able to do it. So they decided on board Icon to put this like little to-go stand where you can get certain sushi items and even some hot items and even some specially Japanese sodas and stuff available to get to go. So this does come at an extra cost, but it does not require a reservation. It's just a grab and go kind of situation. So it's way more casual and way more easy. So here's the menu for Izumi in the park, and you'll notice like the sushi and then the hot items like the dumplings and the karaj. Those are things that you'll be able to get at the regular sushi location, but the point of Izumi in the park is that you can get these things to go and like really easily, so you don't need a reservation in order to enjoy some delicious sushi. And of course, the bubble cones are something new and unique, and we're definitely going to try that because I've been looking so forward to it.
All right, we have our food now, all packaged nicely in these to-go containers for us. We're loving that. So they had the cold items like the sushi, sashimi, nigiri already packaged, like ready to go. They gave that to us immediately and got the edamame for Chelsea to go on that one. Now we got a couple of hot items as well. We only had to wait about 5 minutes to get those. So we got the dumplings there and the crispy chicken karaage are in here as well. So everything again packaged nicely, got it to go. And if you're curious, all of this was about $30 right around there to have that sushi option to go, which we've always wanted. People are always asking, can we get something to go? And they're always like, so they built it in here on Icon of the Seas. So I don't know about you, but I feel like this food is the like exact same quality that you get in like the specialty Izumi restaurant. I mean, this is beyond delicious. I mean, look at that fresh tuna and what was it? Tuna and what? Salmon. Tuna and salmon. I think this Izumi in the park is like an absolute home run. Such a good idea. Bubble cone procured.
Oh my gosh.
We got like a special one. She made it special for us. It's like a combination of the beach umbrella and the strawberry, whatever it said.
Yeah, it's basically the beach umbrella one, but she put the strawberry like drizzle and fresh strawberries on top, and it's just gorgeous.
Starting to melt quickly. It's hot here in the Caribbean.
Oh my gosh, I love it though.
We'll eat.
It's pretty and delicious.
And in case if you were wondering, is this like a, what's the word? Like a kitschy thing or a, what's the phrase I'm looking for?
Water just felt like, is it more about show than actual substance?
Is it like an Instagram and stuff?
Instead of actually being good, but no, it's quite delicious.
It's actually really good. The soft serve is like, oh my gosh, like delicious. Why is rain falling from the sky? What is it? I thought the water slides were up there, but it's not. Oh, maybe they're cleaning windows or something.
Well, knock it off.
Maybe Mother Nature's just agreeing with us. They're saying, yes, bubble cones, they're in. Get one.
While we're still in Central Park, I wanted to point out something cool. So you may know about Central Park balconies, which are balcony rooms that overlook the Central Park area. Those return from Oasis class ships, only a few at the top though. The rest are going to be the infinite Central Park balcony, so the window that opens and closes. But what's really cool is certain ones, and I don't know the room numbers, so forgive me, but right over here on the starboard side of the ship actually look back at this brown facade with the windows, which this goes into the Royal Promenade where the Pearl is. That's the Pearl right there behind the windows. But if you see, because they've added the giant windows windows in the promenade area, those overlook out to the ocean. So if you lined it up just right, certain Central Park balcony rooms would have a view of Central Park, but also a view through the windows into the ocean. So you could actually get a bit of an ocean view in Central Park. All right, after that delicious food, we were going to head to laser tag. Like we mentioned the other day, we were going to go to laser tag. They have a new theme, Poseidon, and all that. But apparently laser tag is canceled today too. Oh my goodness, apparently they're having safety issues and they're doing ice skating tomorrow. They just can't get it going. So you see down there, they've got the curtains closed off at absolute zero, and it looks like laser tag is not going to happen on our sailing, which is definitely a bummer. We would have loved to maybe not even show you the laser tag, but kind of just show you the overlook of it, the theming, what it looks like, and tell you what we thought of it. But it sounds like it's not going to happen during our sailing. Now, something I wanted to point out, though, the other day I mentioned how you didn't make a reservation, you just walked up. Once they re-put it on the app for today, they were making reservations. So when you're coming on your sailing, be sure to check on the app, grab a reservation, and hopefully it's up and running for your sailing. Wednesday. That's all. It is Wednesday, my dudes!
Hey, Matt. Guess what? So you've done the full ship tour of this mega huge ginormous ship, but I bet I can show you something on the ship that you haven't seen before.
We'll see.
Okay, so right next door to the cheeky doggy who decided to urinate on the lamppost instead of the fire hydrant, there's a cat!
You're right, I somehow missed that. Probably
you didn't know that was there?
I did not know that was there.
I found you a cat.
My cat.
What's the cat's name?
That is Sphinxy.
Oh, Sphinxy. What a clever little thing you are. Just hanging out on a branch, ready to attack. Watch out, Yellow Hat.
We have an early departure from St. Thomas today. It is just past 2 o'clock. I thought we were already supposed to have left. They have been calling names over the intercom, so maybe they're waiting for someone else to show up.
Well, all aboard was at 1:30, so
it
should be pretty soon.
I mean, they got the boat down there getting ready to untie us, so should be heading out here.
So we're in the hideaway area, which is adults only, and it's all the way here on the aft of the ship, so it's like a perfect place to come for sail away. But I want to show you something that a lot of people have been asking about, which is how busy the hideaway pool gets. And if this doesn't answer your question, I don't know what will. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic view out to here, but like, I mean, I don't know if I want to be that close to that many people.
Now this is hilarious to me. The hideaway pool for adults only is slam. But if you were to look over the edge down to the pool at Surfside, there's hardly anyone in it. And it's right on the back, like even more on the back than it is up here. Why wouldn't you just go down there and get a great view?
In fact, that's such a genius idea. We're gonna do it.
All right, we've made our way from up there to down here. And the ship has just started moving, literally, right when we got here. So this will be a nice little spot for sail away. We're gonna hop in the pool here, right up against the glass, right on the backside.
While we're over here, let's try something new from the Lemon Post. We got a couple the other day. Let's try some more. So here's the drinks we chose this time. So I went with the Tropic Blast. It sounded really good. And then Matt got another fun little sailor pouch one, and he went with the Cherry Lifesaver.
What's cool is you step into the pool here and it's just like a little over ankle deep for this first part, but then they have these little pods on the end that are 3 feet deep, so you can get right into there and get right up against the glass and enjoy the wake views and everything else. And we can even have our drinks because they're in plastic.
This was like the best idea you've ever had. Like, I'm really glad we're not up there right now.
Oh yeah, we can see all the people still crammed in there. We got plenty of space.
And let me clarify, the hideaway is a beautiful spot. Like,
it is.
It's fantastic. It's just obviously a little bit more busy, but if you don't mind hanging with the kiddies, this is a good spot too.
A very small but helpful touch. They do put a towel stand right here. So if you need one, when you're at the splash area, you got one. Royal, you think of everything. All right, before we leave the the Surfside area, I wanted to try one more drink from the Lemon Post because this seriously has become my favorite bar ever. And I'm gonna try this one, the Cocoa Berry Lemonade. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And she's a pretty one, all of her purple perfectness. Ooh. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. I have to say, the Lemon Post has not missed. Every single thing that we tried from here was delicious. I think my favorite drink I've gotten from there was the one I got earlier, the Tropic Blast Lemonade. But really, they've all been really good. I saw this girl ordering the pink lemonade, and it was just the cutest thing. She says, "Oh, the pink mermaid, please." And it was just the most adorable thing in the world, and I love that that bar like does that, like where it's adult friendly, kid friendly, super cool.
Earlier Central Park during the day, now Central Park at night.
Did you hear the music?
It's live.
It's lovely.
Well, we had to-go Izumi earlier. Why don't we dine in this time? Next to this lovely tree, we find the entrance to Izumi, hibachi, and sushi. And here's a look at our menu for Izumi sushi. Now, a couple of notes here. Number one, you'll see in the top corner here. So you can make your selections a la carte, or you can do a prefix menu for $39.99, which is one small plate, 2 large plates, and a dessert. Otherwise, everything's a la carte, and you just pay the prices that are next to it. But if you do the prefix menu, a sushi roll only has 4 pieces. If you order it a la carte, it has 8 pieces. So just keep that in mind. Also, here's something funny. They ran out of tables for sushi, so they sat us at a hibachi table, even though no one's having hibachi.
In this Izumi location, obviously the sushi and the hibachi is in the same building, but this ship has more hibachi tables than like any other ship.
It's massive in here. Like, it keeps going over there and all the way over there. It's pretty big. Started with a little miso soup here. All right, I got my tried and true, the spicy crispy strip roll minus the avocado.
I flagged the server down for you and I corrected it. I have them put an extra avocado for you.
Boo!
I'm just kidding.
And then we have the yaki udon with the chicken.
Which yaki sounds like yucky, but I promise you it's not yucky, it's yummy.
And then a chicken teriyaki bowl as well.
And it wouldn't be a trip to Izumi without some tonkatsu ramen with the spicy seasoning and sauce on the side. Mwah, you can't beat it. Oh, coming out of Izumi, I've never noticed this like little thing here. I've never like looked over it. It's a like little, what's it called? Windowsill to the Royal Promenade. How cool. Skylight. That's the word, skylight, not windowsill. Either way, there's Sorrento's. Now, I'm sure naturally all of you watch Matt's ship tour, so you already know this, but from Central Park, you can take this like hidden, it's not hidden, it's like labeled and everything, but you can take this door right here to a staircase, and it'll take you right down to Pearl Cafe. So, if you're wanting some late night cookies after your Izumi meal, like we are, you can just go right down, and you'll be by the Pearl.
I'm back, by the way. Well, there we go. Another day in the books. Onboard Icon of the Seas. Tomorrow, another day at sea. Still more fun stuff to get into, so we hope we will see you back then. All the rest of the content for Icon of the Seas is in the Icon of the Seas playlist on our YouTube channel. And of course, if you're interested in booking your own Royal Caribbean cruise, We're travel agents, completely free, so please feel free to reach out via the travel agent information in the description of this video. With that said, we're signing off for tonight. We'll see you back tomorrow, day number 6, but until then, happy travels!